It's been a bad summer for tourism in Himachal, with the industry sinking in the monsoon mayhem. Incessant rains, overflowing rivers and massive destruction in infrastructure have driven hotel occupancy rates to near zero in tourist hotspots like Simla, Manali and Dharamshala. Tourists from all over India and even overseas have had to curtail their plans and lose their hard-earned money.
It's been one nightmare after another for the hill state of Himachal Pradesh. The first spell of rains brought misery in the Beas Valley, flooding Kullu and Manali, destroying the national highway connecting the popular tourist destinations and devastating swaths of prime real estate. Images of buildings tumbling down into the river, of roads swept away by raging currents, of landslides sweeping away houses as entire mountain fronts collapsed under the weight of rain and construction. These replaced the usual touristy images of the tranquil hills and green Himachali meadows. The impact on the region has been catastrophic, with tourists cancelling hotel reservations and holiday trips. Hotel occupancy in major tourist destinations like Shimla, Manali and Dharamshala has dropped below 10%. Advance bookings are being cancelled and mass and even massive discounts by hotels have failed to attract tourists.
जहाँ पे हमारे 20 से 25 कमरे लगते थे, तो इस टाइम हमारे 4-5 कमरे लग रहे हैं। वो भी हमारे लोकल जो हमारे टूरिस्ट आते रहते हैं, लोकल जो है वही आते हैं।
बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान हुआ है होटल इंडस्ट्री को। यहाँ पिछले महीने 9 तारीख से जब बाढ़ आई थी, उसके बाद कोई भी नहीं आ रहा है। बिल्कुल शांत हो गया है मॉल, रास्ते बंद हैं, हर चीज बंद है।
These images of a landslide in Shimla over the weekend, which claimed more than 50 lives, has just added to the orophobia, or the fear of the mountains tourists are suffering these days. Even the local administration has advised tourists to avoid non-essential travel, adding to the misery of the hotels, the restaurants, the taxi drivers, organizers of adventure tourism, for whom the peak summer season has been a big disappointment. Hoteliers have warned of massive retrenchments and have sought relief in loan and GST payments for 6 months. It's also been a nightmare for tourists who have not only lost their money, but in many cases been stuck, unable to go home. Earlier in July, around 70,000 stranded tourists were rescued by the Himachal Pradesh government from Kullu Manali, Lahaul and Spiti and Kinnaur districts. Business Today TV came across some tourists from Sri Lanka for whom the visit has been a total waste.
This is my first visit. I was so happy to come here, but now disappointed with everything. Again, we'll have to go back. We couldn't go to Manali and the other place.
Actually, we also came, to enjoy Manali, but sadly, due to this bad weather, we are unable to reach our destination. So now we thought of going back to Delhi and then getting ready for our way back home.
This is one of the restaurants in Mandi which bears a deserted look. In fact, the bad weather has hit the tourism industry hard. The hotel occupancy, be it the Kullu, Manali, Dharamshala, Shimla or Mandi, has dropped to as low as 2 to 5%. The tourists are cancelling their holiday trips as roads have been blocked. With camera person Chandiram, this is Manjit Sehgal for Business Today TV in Mandi.